Captains, this is your host, USS Endeavor, in the Daring, and I am excited to bring you a very special video today. One that I didn't plan on, but happened to stumble upon when I got into a match with the one and only Jankenomics. I noticed that he was in the Daring as well as I was. He was in a division, and so was I, and we're going to quickly look over just the ship that I used my commander set up very briefly, the mods that I have, and then we're going to jump right into the gameplay and let that speak for itself. So strap in, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't going to be easy. My commander at the helm of the Daring is Philip Vian, which helps with the incoming fire dispersion. I'm not going to go over all the rest of the inspirations and stuff. You can just look at it and then mimic it in the future. Looking at my mods that I have, they're down below. So it's basically a standard destroyer build. But this video, we're going to be bouncing back and forth from my perspective and Jankenomics' perspective from his stream from yesterday. So get your popcorn ready. Let's see how it goes.
Oh my. Atomic strobe. Ivar the Mean. Endeavor's in here.
I knew immediately when I loaded up the match that he was going to recognize me, and I recognized him immediately, and him being in a division with a Wooster and a Minotaur was definitely not what I was excited for. Here, I'm starting the match. I got the recording started a little late because when I saw that this was a potential for a good video, I decided to start it. So it's starting a little bit late, but we moved straight into Bravo Cap. And thankfully, I am located here, but the ship is on the Charlie Cap, and I really don't know where Jankenomics is. During this entire match, I don't stream snipe. I knew he was streaming, but I didn't turn it on because that's not cool.
Oh, it's Endeavor. He's in the Daring. He's on it. His buddy's covering him.
I know this is going to be a dogfight the whole way. Jankenomics is a wonderful player. If you don't know who he is, just check out who the top dog of Arena was for the tier 8s. He was number 1. And he's a phenomenal player. He's got a great following. He has a great stream. We'll talk about that a little later. But here I'm shooting at the Iwami, and in doing so, Jank and his crew are going to start taking shots at me, and they're going to be successful right off the rip in starting to relieve me of some of my hit points, along with some of the guys over in Charlie. So I'm like, okay, shooting that Iwami to get a little bit of damage was a mistake. So I start smoking up, and there you see Jank over there. I take a couple shots at him, but because of the smoke, I go dark, and he does too. But he knows where I am now. I know where he is. So now it's game on. We've gotten Bravo Cap, and so my hope is that we can just maintain that. Not a lot we can do on Alpha. I'm going to have to rely on my team. Here I make a little bit of mistake, and I got to be honest. When you're playing against somebody who you know is good, I got a little nervous. I get excited for these types of matchups. I'm sure Jankenomics does too, and any competitive player really is going to salivate whenever they get to be in a match that is competitive. Nobody likes steamrolls. I don't. I'm pretty sure I can speak for Jank in that as well. So there the Hayate pops up, and that's who was spotting me. We're going to chime in because we need to remove him. He's a dangerous destroyer for his torpedoes, and he has high DPM with his guns. But the Daring is very, very good at that. We're spotted, and that's not ideal. So he's going to take some shots at us, and he's going to remove some of our hit points, but not before we're able to completely remove him. And he is just about to go down right there, so we secure that kill. I turned on my Hydro because I figured the Hayate might be throwing torps my way. And while we're in the smoke screen for the little while that I have it, might as well use it to farm some damage on some ships that we are in range of. But I'm still being cognizant of the fact that Jankenomics is really, really close. And I was debating on going into Charlie Cap to try and secure that now that the destroyer is gone. But I have my support with my teammate, the Alaska. And I need him in the event I have to go toe-to-toe with Jankenomics, because there are our destroyers going into Charlie, so I'm like, perfect. I'm going to stay here at Bravo. I'm telling my Alaska, you need to support me here. I'm giving him the information where my twist and track is. And at any point, when I start seeing Bravo flip, that's when I'm going to start heading in there. Montana shows up. He's in torpedo range, and our destroyer is way too close to these battleships. And I believe he's going to pay the ultimate price. So, yep, there he goes. So our destroyer's down, so that whole push by him is going to end up being for naught. And here, the Wooster is back there. He got lit up pretty good. He's almost down, so we're going to chime in a little bit with these guns before we get spotted. And here I decide to hold it because I don't want to be seen. But our plan of attack here is to defend Bravo. That's our best. That's really the best play that we have. And there, the Bravo cap's starting to flip, so I'm telling my division mate USS Rooster and the Alaska, okay, get close to the cap and cover it. If you can cover it with your radar, I can get in there and possibly 1v1 him. So that's the plan. Jankenomics gets off the cap for some reason, but now he gets right back on it. And Rooster was saying, okay, I'm going to radar it. And I was like, no, hold up.
I can't... I know what's going to happen here. He's going to fucking radar me off this cap. Yeah, he's waiting for it.
I want to shoot him, but I don't want to get spotted either. Oh, God. Great. There he is. I'm no help to you right now.
I fucking knew it. He was waiting. He was waiting for the radar.
Jankenomics, being the player that he is, he's expecting this play, which as you can see in the clip. So this is my viewpoint from that same engagement, and that was the whole plan, was to get in here, smoke up, him radar, allowing me to shoot the daring, and him not having shots on me. However, he's still hitting me, but now he has to disengage. He has no choice. He's got to get off the cap, and so this play was successful.
It's alright. So let's bounce.
Fuck.
I'll come back, Endeavor. I'll come back.
I just need to make sure they don't get C. That's really all I'm trying to prevent right now, because we're up in points, barely.
If you're keeping score, that's Endeavor 1, Jankenomics 0. But it's not going to be the last engagement, so I'm going to reserve my final analysis until when it's all said and done. But for now, that was a win. Although, albeit a small win, I'll take it. Here we're trying to still stave off all these battleships that are really pushing into the Charlie cap. But for now, Bravo is safe. But Charlie is... There's a fight really going on here.
Man.
Our Yami that's been fucking useless over there.
I don't think he's going to try and get A. I think he's just going to defend B.
Yeah, because he's got his radar buddy to help him. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I need someone on that fucking radar boat. Like a big fat fucking Yamato sitting back here with 18.1s. That'd be really great.
I know.
And so long as we have that radar combo with me and my division mate, it becomes a very scary venture for Jankenomics, as you heard. He understands that. I also want you to pay attention to this next part. He did throw torps this way, just like I threw torps, but Jankenomics doesn't realize just how close these torpedoes were to wiping me off the board. So just kind of take a look at this next this next set of events. I'm thankful that the acceleration on these torpedoes are what they are, because here I slow down, and then here comes some more, and I'm like, oh dear God. So I go full speed, turn in, which is one of the perks of this line. It actually accelerates through turns, and that's the only reason I'm still alive. This engagement could have been over, so Jankenomics is scary, and he doesn't realize just how close that was, so I figured I'd showcase that for his benefit. So nice job on those torps, bud.
Don't worry about that right now. 4 minutes left. We've got a points lead, and we're going to kill this Yami.
Jay, you might have to 1v1 that daring on your own.
Well, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get C-cap. Look at that. Yeah, Yamato just got clapped pretty hard.
The mark of a really good destroyer player, just a player in general, they understand the objectives. They know what it takes to win in a match. Here, I'm so focused on trying to protect Bravo. As you can see, our division mate in USS Rooster in the Alaska decides to push towards Alpha, which is going to be a mistake. In the moment, you're trying to make these decisions for the betterment of the team, and I was just thinking that it was a collective decision by him and me. Us just waiting around wasn't going to be helpful, but at the same time, we need the cap points. And if you saw earlier, Jankenomics' health is a little over 15,000, where I am basically half that at 7,500, and that's going to not be good.
Okay. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this Yamato here.
He's one and will to rebuild.
Yeah, but he's on fire and he's getting HE spammed by the daring. He's trying to get his guns around to at least get a shot.
While I have the shots, I'm going to keep peppering this Yamato. And we need to get these ships off the board and try to keep our other ship alive. But as you saw in the other clip, that they do take out that Yamato, and then they're left with just this one on this side, but he's so low. So I decide to just go ahead and open up, because it's getting at the end of the game. The points are almost dead even. We're generating the only points right now because we have the Bravo cap still, and now the points are exactly tied, 430 to 430. That's how close this game was. And he goes dark. I'm just trying to blind fire him, but I had a fire set. As you can see in the upper right hand corner, it's still ticking up. And not sure exactly where he's at, but I got a defend ribbon, so I hit something, but they're still able to cap it because Jankenomics was on the cap the whole time.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
No, he's not. Oh, he was on fire though.
My div mate in the Alaska has still been trying to just capture A. At least he's holding the cap and it's not generating points, but he's 1v1ing an Iwami at this point, but he's not available to help me. And the Alaska behind me has his radar running right now, spotting nothing. So I'm essentially on my own from here on out, and because my health is half of Jankenomics, it's pretty much all academic at this point.
I don't know about that other Alaska. I haven't seen him in a while.
The Awami's up there fucking...
That's his boy right there.
Right now.
Yeah, but we need to find the other one that's been over there who hasn't done much. We just need to hook
he's
this
on about
Awami.
10,000.
Yeah, we just need to hook this Awami.
He ran him out of Alpha pretty much.
That's what he's doing, yep.
That helps with the points.
Yeah, look at him. He's way back there.
You're gonna have to go in there and kill that daring.
I got it. I got it. I got it. He's coming through this gap. But then again, he knows I am too.
Alaska might actually... Matter of fact, I think it's the east one.
win, boys. It's a win.
Ah, GG's, Jank. You win. I lose. Well done, sir.
I think what happened is that Alaska over there, his buddy in the USS Rooster, I think he made a mistake going for A.
Yep.
I think he
If he just stayed with Endeavor on B, that would have fucked my game up really bad. But I'm friends with Endeavor. He's a good player. He's been following the channel since damn near I started streaming this shit. You know what I mean?
Watch out, Jank.
Very kind words of you to say, Jankenomics, but you won the day. And it was a very well fought win on your part. You definitely clawed it back, and capping all those cap points was very impressive. Staying alive and taking me out at the end is what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, GG's to Endeavor and Rooster. Those guys, they put up a good fight, man.
And GG to you too. And that would not have been the last of our evening affair. I ended up hooking up with him later that evening and divisioned with him, and we had a great time into the wee hours of the morning. But thank you very much, captains, for checking this out. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, and please check out Jankenomics' channel. It is growing. It's well over 2,000 subscribers, and he needs more because he is a welcome addition to the community. He's a great guy. He's very welcoming. He loves playing with people. Just overall, a wonderful streamer and a really good friend on this game. So that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. This is the USS Endeavor signing off.